Let's go. We see the hype outside. Right from the house.
Season 3 is finally here, and whether you think it was a good or bad update, I think we can all agree it was definitely needed, and this nice refresh of content after months and months of like little to no content has never felt so good. But tons of mobile pros and content creators are not happy. People like Ducky tweeting out wondering what even got added for mobile. The HUD revamp did not even end up coming after being extremely hyped up with all the leaks and such, just to not even come with this update. Today we're going to be going over the new season and everything that came to mobile, so make sure you guys watch until the very end to make sure you guys get all the news. But either way though, you guys know I don't want to waste you guys' time, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the mobile news. Now heading right on into the first topic, we're going to be talking about a higher hitch rate. So with every season's launch, there's always a bunch of different issues, and with this season's update, there were actually a lot of hitch reports, and a lot of people were messaging me and such, basically just complaining about these issues to me, and luckily I do actually have an update on these hitching issues from Epic Games themselves. They actually tweeted about this issue saying, "We're investigating an issue that is causing players to experience a higher rate of hitching on the following iOS devices: iPad 5th gen, iPad Air 2, Mini 4, iPhone 6s, iPhone 6s Plus, iPhone SE, and the iPad Pro 9. So it's looking like a lot of lower end devices have actually been having issues with this season. So if your device was actually named there and you've been experiencing a lot of like lag and such, then don't be too worried, because it looks like Epic should hopefully be able to fix these issues in the near future. But with that little update out of the way, going on to the next topic, let's talk about the inconsistent buttons and bugs. Now with every single update, there's always some sort of bug, like especially for mobile, it's just kind of how it is, and it's definitely unfortunate, but as mobile players it's just kind of like a natural thing for us. However, the best thing we can really do about it is to simply report the bugs to Epic right away, and the easiest way to do this is by using the Fortnite Mobile Reddit page. But just want to let you guys know we actually got a few new bugs which I wanted to go over in today's video, and the first one is actually this super weird bug where the level upgrade pop-up is just a yellow box, like extremely unusual. But someone actually did post this on the Fortnite Mobile Reddit page, and the mobile community dude responded by saying this: "Hey, thanks for the report. We are aware of this issue and looking to resolve it as soon as we can." So good news to anyone actually dealing with this issue, and if you played for like a few hours, you probably experienced this by now, but it looks like this is hopefully going to be getting fixed hopefully soon. Another issue was with buttons actually being inconsistent, and someone actually made a video showcasing this on the Fortnite Mobile Reddit page. So I'm going to be showing this clip, which I'll play on the screen right now, basically just showing this player having issues with his buttons not responding to taps, and luckily the mobile community dude actually did see this post and responded by saying this: "Thanks for the report. I will send this over to the team and see if they can reproduce any issues you are having, but also what device are you on?" So at least this does confirm Epic is actually working on this issue and investigating it, so hopefully this issue will be fixed sometime in the future as well. But with all those bugs and hopefully fixes out of the way, we're going to be talking about the next topic, which is going to be the iOS 14 beta. Now somewhat OGs in the mobile community, or especially people who are OGs of this channel, most of you guys should know the iOS 13 beta was actually bugged for months and months because you would actually be unable to get into games. It was really weird. So basically if you were on the iOS 13 beta, every time you would try to hop in a game, I'm pretty sure like it would just kick you from the battle pass, which I'm sure lost Fortnite Mobile thousands of players. And I did try my best to warn people every single video to not download the iOS 13 beta, but unfortunately it still caused a lot of anger in the community and affected literally, again, thousands of people. But anyways, as many of you guys probably know, this week the iOS 14 beta actually got released, and it honestly looks extremely nice, but unfortunately this beta is also broken for mobile. So like iOS 13, the same issue occurs with iOS 14, where you cannot actually get into a match or you'll be kicked, and this is simply because Fortnite does not support the iOS 14 beta at the moment. So basically that means you should not update to the iOS 14 beta yet. And those who follow me on Twitter would already know this, so make sure you guys do follow me. I'm gonna help you guys out as much as I can in future things like this, so make sure you guys follow me at I'mGoldMIT. I tried to tweet it out, you know, I reminded people do not update, so I might have saved a couple people's games, so make sure you guys follow me on Twitter for more updates like this one. one. But as well as my Twitter promoting, I'm going to try my best to promote the iOS 14 beta issues in my videos in order to basically spread the awareness. But if you guys did actually update to iOS 14, unfortunately at the moment, the only way that I'm aware of to actually fix Fortnite is to downgrade your device, and you actually need a PC to do that, and I do believe so. If you do not have a PC, there's unfortunately not much you can really do besides basically just waiting. But the sad part is you guys got to keep in mind with the iOS 13 beta, it literally took months, like a few months I believe, for the beta to actually like work perfect with Fortnite. But hopefully it will take a little less time with this beta, but again, who really knows? Like, guys, this could literally break Fortnite for thousands of people for a few months like it did last time, and maybe even more this time. So honestly, I'm really hoping Epic fixes this right away, because it's gonna cost Fortnite Mobile a lot of money. And the only word from Epic we've gotten so far was this tweet saying, "We're aware of connections issues on the iOS 14 beta for Fortnite Mobile. Fortnite does not support iOS 14 beta at this time." So all that basically confirms is Epic is aware of these issues, but have not really said anything on like when it will be fixed. So like I said previously, we can likely expect a few weeks to a few months until these issues are actually fixed, which is honestly super disappointing. Like, guys, these type of issues can literally ruin Fortnite Mobile for thousands of players. So I'm extremely sorry for anyone actually experiencing these issues. And again, I'm gonna do my best to prevent people from upgrading. So let me remind you guys, do not upgrade to the iOS 14 beta if you plan on playing Fortnite Mobile at all, and please share this video, or at least like tell your friends to not update to the beta. And guys, for the future, never upgrade to iOS betas. I would never recommend it. I'd always wait for like the full version to come out, and if you do, make sure you guys know if it's actually going to work with Fortnite Mobile or not, because that's a very important thing, obviously. But as long as you guys don't actually update in the future, or at least for this beta, you should be fine. And again, if you did, go downgrade. But anyways, though, guys, heading on to the next topic, let's actually go over the big topic, the Season 3 update, and everything we actually got in this update. Now, like I previously said, unfortunately, this update was not really big for mobile. However, we still did get some really cool stuff, to say the least. So like always, I'm going to be reading and explaining everything we got in the Chapters 2 Season 2 update. Alright, so keep in mind, we of course do not have patch notes anymore. I don't know why Epic doesn't bring them back. Epic, if you are watching this, bring back the patch notes. They're literally the best thing that you guys had. I don't know why you removed them, but whatever. So for now, I'm gonna actually be reading off the unofficial patch notes, but I can almost guarantee these are 100% accurate. So there's really not much worry there, because it's made by my boy Jeff. But anyways, let's get right on into it. First off, iOS/iPadOS players are now required to be running iOS/iPadOS version 13.2 or later. Now, this was actually already told to us a while ago, but for those of you unaware, you are actually now required to be on iOS 13.2 or later. Next, the iOS/iPadOS swipe up to go home feature once again takes 2 swipes instead of 1 to close the app. I really like this update, since now it's obviously harder to accidentally close the app, which is definitely a plus in my opinion. Also, new landmark text no longer appears multiple times when entering new locations. Super small visual bug fix there. I really like this update. Shadows will no longer be darker than expected, which is really nice. And this just kind of overall helps the overall looks of Fortnite Mobile, which is nice. But as you guys know, obviously with the new update, the map is just extremely dark. But I guarantee guys, Epic is working on fixing that for mobile and just overall PC and everything else. The Party Hub and app logo got new images, and I'll actually put on screen what these new images are. And honestly, they look pretty sick in my opinion. Also, the report option, quote unquote, game was added. The health bar is now shorter. Even though this is just like a visual change, I really like this change because the health bar was just extremely big. Next, the in-lobby emote wheel UI now changes between controller and touch, or touch and controller after leaving a match using the opposite input. So just another controller support update, which is definitely nice. You'd love to see it. And finally, there is no longer a black spot on the items acquired screen. So overall, definitely not a bad update for mobile. At least we did get some nice bug fixes. However, we really didn't get many new features. And now, as you guys know, I was extremely excited and hoping we were going to get a brand new HUD revamp, since we of course had tons and tons of leaks of new buttons and such. However, unfortunately, we did not actually end up getting anything new with the HUD layout tool, other than one of the leaked buttons, which is literally just a button for creative, which definitely sucks. But hopefully, guys, that revamp will be coming in the near future, and when it does, you guys already know I will be on that right away, making a video on it. So make sure you guys are ready with those post notifications on. And the other crazy part is that new button for creative was literally one of the only new changes I noticed for mobile specifically. And the only other change that isn't really mobile specific, but I thought I'd mention to you guys, is the new healing indicator that shows when enemies are actually healing. But keep in mind, this is not just for mobile, since all platforms can technically have this. However, mobile players of course use the indicators a lot more than any other platform, so this was definitely a good addition still, in my opinion. So I would still say this was a massive update for Fortnite, of course, but for mobile, in terms of like bug fixes, it was really nice. But in terms of actual features, it wasn't really anything crazy. But definitely, guys, be sure to let me know your thoughts on the new season down below. I'm really curious what you guys are thinking about it. I know the obviously new charge shotgun, stuff like that, a lot of new things, but I hope you guys all let me know down below what you guys think about it, because I'm actually genuinely curious. But yeah, make sure you guys let me know with the comment, and yeah, pretty much it. But anyways, guys, unfortunately, that's all the news we have to talk about in today's video. I truly hope you guys all did enjoy. And also, if you guys at all enjoyed today's video and want to stay up to date with everything going on in this wonderful community and get all the news and such early, make sure you guys go down below and subscribe with those post notifications on. And also, guys, before you leave this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you simply dropped a like. That one tap, again, it means so much to me, guys. I love you guys all. Everyone who drops a like, you know, I love you. And remember, guys, I'm streaming almost every single day on twitch.tv/goldenfnm. So if you guys want to see more of this content, go drop a follow to my Twitch. But either way, this has been Golden. Do with this information as you will, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.